All right, all right, all right. What is up, guys? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to our Wednesday training in regards to this. We're going to keep this less than 20 minutes. But first and foremost, I want you guys to drop in the comments where you are chiming in from or where you're watching from. Love to see it. We got multiple streams going on from my office. Just got married this weekend. Been busy. Just got a reset up, reconfigured, move my bookshelf a little bit because just wanted it different. So anyways, we're going to dive into this very shortly. I'm finishing one thing up for you guys, and we're going to dive into it. So if you guys are ready to get going, drop where you're from. As always, drop your industry so I can give you guys specific stuff for your industry throughout this training. Starting now. All right. All right. Got a bunch of people saying different places. Again, Canada's chiming in. I like how you guys don't ever include your Providence because none of us Americans know where the hell that is. Las Vegas. Yeah, some people saying they're from Washington. What's up? I've been to a few of those places. Georgia. That's great. How's it going, guys? All right. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's dive into this because I want to respect. You got New Jersey on one of them. I respect you guys' time, and I got things to do. I got to again, knock this out in 20 minutes or less. So we're going to talk about 3 top secrets of getting more leads on social media with fast results. Now, I know I've talked about a few of these differently at different times in different areas, but this is going to be a great way if you guys have not done any of these strategies to implement them, be able to start getting some more leads with your social media. So this is going to be a weekly thing. Obviously, every Wednesday at 5 p.m., I started a new series using Demio. We've had some issues with Facebook where they have now banned my ads. They banned my live videos. They had discontinued my account before. And when I asked someone, like, well, why am I having these issues? Because I haven't violated any community standards. They say, well, we don't have anything we can tell you why. So it's very frustrating. So we're going to go about this whole route. We're going to control what we can control, right? So if you guys are excited, drop fire emoji or go ahead and comment fire, and we will get this thing going. All right, I see you guys over there giving me some fire emojis. Love it. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into this. Where's my next slide button? All right, so tip number 1, contest. Guys, contests are such a fantastic way. And if you guys can see my screen, go ahead and type screen so I can see that popping up. I am very interactive because I am currently live right now. I got Sharon, Chris on this side. Both of you guys are New Jersey. Again, Chris, I believe you referred me to Sharon. Sharon, you texted me earlier today. Just so you guys know it's really live. There's too many fake-ass people out there that will say, oh, this is a live training, but it's recorded. In some instances, it works good. But for my weekly training, I want to make sure you guys know I am live and doing this. So, number 1, contests are a fantastic way to get leads. Now, I know there are some people who are like, well, it's a little bit more difficult for me because I'm a regulated industry, but there's certain things that you can do when completing contests that you can get more leads. As you can see on the right-hand side, these are some of the contests I've done within the last year. I do one probably once a quarter. Since my ads account is now disabled thanks to the wonderful world of Facebook, I'm actually implementing all my ad spend into contests because I know how much they actually do and how valuable they are. So it's a fantastic way to get leads. You can see on some of these 660, 3,500, almost 3,600, 1,100. Some of them didn't get many leads. These are some that just maybe the offer was garbage, right? And they didn't like it, but I still awarded them. And that's the big thing. There's 3 types of leads that you get from this strategy. There's obviously going to be the free stuffers, the one that want free things. There's like, I just want to enter this contest. I don't want nothing to do with anything else. There are going to be people who are like, hey, you know what? This guy sounds like a pretty decent human being. He sounds like he's got a good business. I want to be involved on their email list. And the other one is potential clients. And there are more strategies that I can go over with you guys when it comes to running contests effectively. So if you would like for me to do a more in-depth training on contests, go ahead and type contest. And that's something I may consider in September. I've already got all of August booked out for trainings. It's only 3 more weeks, 3 more Wednesdays at least. But something we can look out for Wednesdays in September coming up. So from these contests, you can obviously get thousands of emails. And you see that there's 109,000 entries into this. That's what the right side column is. It's how many entries are in it. And that's where they can do specific tasks to get more things. So it's a great way to grow your social media. It's a great way to get subscribers on YouTube. It's a great way to get people to view your videos, if you have videos you offer. I've done it for life insurance before. That's where I did get about 623 leads coming in off of a life insurance video. So that was pretty freaking awesome on that one. So there are ways that you can absolutely do it if you, again, do it correctly. That's why I put that last bullet point, is it must be structured correctly. You must do this the right way, because if you just get all these emails and throw them into an email thing, you're going to get a bunch of spams, unsubscribes, and everything. So doing it the right way is what is very valuable and very important for this. So number one is contests. And some of you guys, well, what do I give away? You can give away products. You can give away discounts. I give away Amazon gift cards. That is the number one thing that gets people with all these big things. I've done t-shirts. I've done, some other stuff, but the biggest ones, the one you see thousands and hundreds of, is usually Amazon gift cards. And the biggest ones, the $1,100 and $3,500, are $100 gift cards. So if I'm spending $1,000 a month on ads previously on Facebook, I can now devote my attention to $1,000 of giveaways, right? So we're going to actually start that strategy coming up very soon, starting September, reshifting our focus and changing things. Because again, when things go bad, you have to find the right way and the appropriate way to make money and make things work, right? So if you're with me so far, say value, so I know you're actually paying attention, getting some value. Tip number 2, how to get fast, effective, quality leads. Thanks, guys. See these popping up all over the place. Love it. Tip number 2 is birthday ads. Now, if you're in financial services, because I know Chris and I know Sharon, you guys are both in financial services. I know a few of you guys are in the automotive industry, just from seeing you guys previously. We have fishing industry, few other areas that sometimes we're like, well, I have to be very careful with my ads. And yes, you do. If you are in a regulated industry, it is a little tougher, but you can give something of value away for someone's birthday. I actually did a debt reduction strategy, a free debt reduction strategy for someone's birthday. And I actually have a video, and I've shared it a few times. You guys can check it out. I'm going to share the link at the end of this. If you guys all want it, you can type a link. But it will show you specifically how I created a birthday ad for financial services. You don't have to be in financial services to watch a video. You can get the gist of it and understand what to do. You have to wait for the page to load, hit the play button. It's a video right on the button. You don't have to fill anything out. Just wait for the thing to load, be able to get there. But when it comes down to it, you can create a birthday ad and this is a phenomenal way to give something away specifically to people whose birthday is coming up. And I've ran this for 2 other people before in financial services, and some of the leads are hit and miss. And that's why you have to be careful with your target audience. You have to make sure that they're not just freeloaders trying to get free stuff, but there's ways that you can always upsell. If you offer a service, there's ways that you can upsell to get, let's say, if it's debt reduction, provide a debt reduction strategy. You're doing a financial needs analysis for them anyways, and bam, you're finding life insurance opportunities as well. If you have a physical product or service that you sell, like if I wanted to do a birthday ad, which I've done them before, but I can't do them anymore, obviously, I'm going to have other people running for me. So there's ways around it. But I'm going to create an ad specifically to be able to turn around and offer reduced logo services to business owners, right? Or you can run reduced prices for their birthday with a 10% discount for a website. Or if you have a merchandise, hey, here's 25% off for your birthday. They go, they click, they download it, and boom, now that person is an actual physical lead that is turned into hopefully a client. At least you've gotten a lead and being able to start doing stuff. On some of these financial services ads, we were getting 5 to 10 leads a week for people who are wanting to celebrate their birthday with a debt reduction strategy. So you just have to know what you can give that's of value to your target audience. And there's an entire video around it if you don't know how to set up an ad on Facebook and how to actually do that. And again, it's cheap. You can run ads that run for $3 to $5 a day. You're looking at $90 to $150 a month. That's it. And imagine one of those leads does something, right? And you make some money off of it. And then boom, you're starting to build up your customer base a little bit more. And that's why it is so important to learn how to do these things and how to get quick and effective leads. And this is a very cheap option or affordable option rather. Words matter, right? Tip number 3 is a referral system. Now, setting up a referral system that rewards your clients that you currently have is phenomenal. It's a way that I'm actually setting some things up for my clients now that work with me in the larger scale. Some of my clients who do websites and all that other stuff, setting up a referral system saying, hey, if you refer people to me, I'm going to take off 10% off any future services. And if I have some clients who've referred me to someone and they do business and they're a current client of mine, I'm like, hey, I took care of your entire next month of your, if they have a subscription, it's completely taken care of, don't worry about it. And they're like, wow, that's great, right? marketing and talking about your referral system is the way that you get leads faster. Because if you're like, hey, if you know anybody who needs help, obviously I've been able to provide a great value and great service to you, been able to make a difference for your family and your future. Who are the top 10 people that you know that could absolutely benefit from this? By the way, there is a compensation for your referrals if they do business with us, and we can explain that a little bit more if that's something you're interested in. And they're like, oh, well, you know what? I need this and this. The number one problem with people when they try to get referrals from others is they have to say, Chris, who do you know? Who needs this? And they're like, oh, I don't know. Let me think about it, right? Whenever it comes to referrals, you have to be very specific. Give a specific number. Or, hey, Chris, who, obviously, you want to get them agreeing with you that, yes, you did provide value, you did help their life, you did make it better. Hey, Chris, through this financial strategy that we just completed, I'm sure you would agree that this was able to put you in a much better financial position, right? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Now, one of the things, Chris, that I work off, we don't charge obviously for this, but we do work off of referrals. So knowing that I've provided you such valuable service, I'm pretty sure you can think of 100 different people that would probably benefit from this. But what I would like for you to do is let me know who are the top 5 people who are married and have kids that could benefit from this service. Who are those 5 people? Oh, I think my sister, my this and this, right? Now I'm being specific with my referrals. Then afterwards saying, hey, look, also great. Thanks for referrals. Now let me tell you something, Chris. If these referrals do business with us, there may be a way to financially compensate you per referral as well. And each referral can range anywhere between $750 to $1,200 per referral. Is that something you'd be interested in learning more about? Like, yeah, okay, great. Well, you know what? Let's set up another time. I can talk more about that. What I would love for you to do is at least shoot a text to those 5 contacts, letting them know that I'm going to be giving them a call. Just say, hey, Justin, be giving me a call. Just sat down with him. He's my financial professional. Help me out drastically. It's going to be phenomenal. I shot him your way because I know you've been struggling, like wanting to get out of debt or whatever, right? You want to work with your client to help him craft a message for the prospect. So that way, when you do call, they're like, hey, by the way, Chris, he said he shot you a message, and this is Justin. I'm the guy that he was referring to. Like, oh man, what's up? Like now you're creating a connection because you pass off the trust from one person to another. And then when you start mentioning that you can create a referral system where they can get paid, and Chris, I know obviously your industry, I know your company very well. That's why I'm going that route, because they have to be licensed in some industries to get a paid referral. So if there's an opportunity for them, you can find a way to compensate them through that, through monetization. Maybe you can send them some, a gift card or something like that. Like that's one of the best things that you can do for it. I got a $150 gift card from Xfinity just for being a client, and then I refer people to them. So there's ways that you can give referral systems and build it up correctly to be able to get more clients faster. If I sat down with that client and if I sat down with Chris and I'm like, hey, those 5 people, I just got 5 leads right then and there. I'd have to pay a single ad spend. My dollar per acquisition just went down, right? If I do business with, let's say 2 of them, and I made an extra $2,500 off of that referral, that initial client really just made me more than that initial piece of commission that I would have made, right? So again, what can you do? Can you give people discounts? Can you give them cash? Can you give them products that you sell? And anytime they refer you, you can set something up. So those are the 3 most important things that you must do. Again, we're at 14 minutes. I told you guys to keep it under 20 because I want to respect your time, but give you valuable tips that you need. So number 1, review these tips and watch the free training. I'm going to send you. I'm going to post it up immediately after the go that I had to go through. Do start creating content that is going to, and get to work getting leads. This is very important. Without leads, you're not going to have business. Without business, you don't have income. Without income, you end up working a job, and you may not want to work that job. Join my free Facebook group if you guys haven't already. Make sure you guys are there. And then also go to my website, yourbmp.com, for Bearded Market Pro, YourBMP, to schedule your free consultation and make that happen. So that way you can find out better ways to do it. So anyways, guys, here's a link to that video. Again, wait for it to load, then click the play. You don't have to fill out the bottom part unless you actually want the content that's provided with it. On the website has a video and the free copy you can do. If you want a great image that works really well, you guys can get that too on that site. But first, watch the video, watch the training, and actually get that done. So anyways, get the birthday ad training, and everyone else, I will see you guys next Wednesday where we're going to dive into more training. Make sure you guys are paying attention and get that knocked out. Have a good one, guys. I'll talk to y'all later.